What's up, guys? Welcome to the podcast. This is a Game 3 recap of the finals between Barangay Ginebra up against TNT. And congrats to Barangay Ginebra. They made it 2-1. They're down 2-1 heading into
Yeah.
Game 4. But I think we gotta start it off with them limiting TNT to just 73 points in Game 3, which is the second lowest this conference according to the press con na narinig ko kanina, no? So, what an
Oh,
incredible job.
yeah. I think it was good defense from Ginebra. I think the putting Stephen Holt on RHJ was a major factor in this. I think in that second half and bandang
Mhm.
fourth quarter. Also, just giving RHJ so many people to think about. Just think about Joe Devans and
Diba? Because lahat
something I want
binabato
to
kay, ano,
randomly bring
RJ.
up. The difference, yung kaibahan ng isang tao. Well, in this scenario, dalawang tao.
Mm.
Yung difference na nadadala ng isa o dalawang tao to a team is super halata. So, si RHJ kanina didn't have a good game. Actually, no, period, he did not have a good game. He was 8
Pero he
for
was
12.
8 for 26.
Yeah, that's gross. And it was a lot of defensive efforts. Minsan Brownlee, minsan Stephen Holt, minsan Joe Devans, which was surprising as hell, by the way.
Di ba
Uh,
nag-message ako, bakit si Joe Devans na kay
yeah.
RHJ?
That was a very weird one, but then, but then like it worked. I don't know, it worked necessarily. So like bad shooting from TNT today, only 27% from three. Only 39% over I know overall they're only
33.
30%. Yeah.
33%
And
overall.
Ginebra shot 50% from the field. And that's basically why Ginebra won this game. They really just outshot TNT. The shots that TNT were taking today were finally, thank the Lord, contested na yung tinitira ng TNT.
Contested na kayo mga tres nila, no? Everybody was going out there to the perimeter.
Yeah, contested na. As in, more effort today from Ginebra. Very obvious na mas may effort yung Ginebra today. Um, But still, I need to give credit to TNT pa rin. Because some of these shots were still pretty good looks, ah. Their offense and let's be real, Ginebra's defense, Ginebra didn't have easy shots either today. They were just making yung mga shots nila today. Pero di sila
Mhm.
madaling tira. So maganda pa rin ang depensa ng TNT. Maganda pa rin ang opensa ng TNT. It just so happened that today, Ginebra finally decided na, okay, we have to match TNT's effort. For the first time this series, Ginebra, I think for the first time, Ginebra out-rebounded TNT. For the first time this
Yes,
season, Ginebra has more assists than TNT. Ginebra does
exactly.
have more turnovers, pero that happens.
That
Um,
happens nga.
yeah. And off the bench, I love the idea of coming with Mav off the bench. Tama ba si Mav off the bench?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mav was off the bench.
Having
Hindi siya
Mav,
nag-start.
yeah, having Maverick come off the bench makes him the spark plug. So hindi na si RJ lang ang ang kailangan isipin ng TNT sa off the bench lineup. Ngayon, may Maverick Ahamisi ka na kailangan isipin. And welcome to the finals, Mav. Welcome to the finals, Stephen Hall. They arrived. Um, welcome to them. But I'll be real again. May kulang pa rin sa Hinebra. I 100% believe may kulang pa rin sa Hinebra right now. And it is Japet Aguilar to me. Uh, he looks
Mm-mm.
a little disengaged. He looks a little, parang medyo lost si Japet right now. He looks very fatigued. I understand kasi grabe yung TNT, si RHJ medyo makulit. Yung Poy Era makulit talaga. As in banggaan kung banggaan talaga ang TNT against Jap. So I understand why he's tired. But he looks absolutely tired right now.
Yeah, and before we go on Japet, no, so he's gonna have a special segment dito sa pag-uusapan natin. More on TNT, Calvin Oftana was 3 for 11 as well. I thought na yung nakita natin sa first half would translate to the second half pero hindi yun nangyari. He was 3, yun nga. He only scored 9 points overall. More for Calvin Oftana sana, but I think the more glaring issues here are Pogoy, Ray ng Batak, while also kay Maurin wala ka nakuha talagang X factor from your bench. So it's all things na just things didn't go TNT's way. And the credit to Ginebra's defense
I think
more especially.
malaking bagay din. I think malaking bagay din yung defense ng Ginebra, not gonna lie. And
Mm.
major for me is yung what's this called? Yung defensive rebounding ng Ginebra. for the first time this series, they were all crashing the glass.
Yeah,
Alam mo yun?
lahat.
Just crash the glass. Kahit magbagalan tayo dito. As in, let us walk. We are gonna walk up the fucking court if we need to. Pero we are all gonna crash the glass and gumana siya. So nahirapan sila to get offense. They had 21 offensive rebounds pa rin, don't get me wrong.
Yung
Pero
TNT had
yung
21 offensive
TNT,
boards.
but then it helps a lot for Japet. It helps a lot for JB once everybody else is rebounding. Look at this. Mav had 8. Stephen Holt had 6. Scotty had 5. Those
RJ
rebounds are
had
big.
4. Even
RJ
RJ
had
has 4.
4. Yeah, you needed those rebounding talaga. Kasi yun nga, oh, he a dog. So,
Yeah.
kasi yun, we mentioned it, na they needed to look more like they cared. They need to look like they cared talaga 100%. So they had to, ayun, that's how it ended up going. I think, uh, it actually was a very close game for most of it. Um, only sa
Humiwalay na talaga sa
bandang,
fourth. Sa fourth lang talaga
for like
humiwalay.
4 minutes, right? Last five,
Key
4 minutes.
stops in last 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Yung mga key
Key
stops.
stops. Key stops and key shots from Ginebra. The
Mm-mm.
Justin Brownlee mid-range shot, the Maverick Ahamnisi step back midi, the Maverick Ahamnisi put back layup after the offensive rebound. Yan yung mga big shots na kailangan ng Ginebra and they finally got it today. They made Reynam Batak work today. They made Calvin Oftana work today. They made R. Pogoy work today. And it's a very good game plan from Ginebra, I think. Also,
And yeah,
random thought. Shout out to Ralph Koo. Um, with all the balls in the world to shoot a 3-pointer up by 1 in the
nakakuha
like.
sila ng run from that, no? Nakakuha
Yeah,
sila ng run from that.
grabe. Dude, not gonna lie, man. You need to have some big fucking balls to take a shot like that. Medyo contested ka, medyo to be fair, medyo bantay ka rin eh. Like you were quite
Bantay siya.
defended.
Face up yun. Face up yun
Yeah,
eh.
and he made it. And I was like, what the I was like, okay. And from there, he never was able to get some momentum. Kasi if you're a rookie, ay, hindi pala siya rookie. If you're sophomore, your second year player can shoot something like that, you need to have confidence in yourself that the rest of your team can do it.
At times nga merong mas mukhang composed pa nga si Ralph ko more than Japet Aguilar to be honest. At
Sometimes.
some points, minsan nararamdaman ko parang mas composed pa si I mean, 'di ba? Iba pa rin si Japs na sa veteran pero I think for Japet kasi he had 6 turnovers no which was a bit of a wrinkle dito sa Barangay Ginebra considering that there were points na medyo frustrating. If
Yeah.
you're a follower of Barangay Ginebra, napapansin mo na remember that steal ni RHJ kay Japet when he was supposed to get the
Rebound na niya eh.
rebound,
Yeah.
tumalikod siya, parang napaka-nonchalant ng pagkuha niya sa bola. Biglang RHJ,
Yeah.
parang wala yung, ano tawag dito, yung urgency to know na you gotta protect this ball, na someone's out there to get it.
Yeah.
Among many other things nangyari.
I think that also has to play a big part into the fact na, ayun nga, pinapagod talaga siya ng TNT, bro.
Mm,
Wala siyang kapalitan. We love Joe Devance, pero he is how many years old in the Joe Devance like
42?
40 plus,
For,
40 plus na.
oh,
Towards LA. Japet really has to play so many minutes for Ginebra. And to be fair, di pa siya built for that, I'd argue.
mm.
Or yeah, he's never really been built to play that many minutes. And pinapagod talaga siya. So credit to TNT on that end. Pero I'll I'll move on to our second point, yung about Mava Hamnisi and Stephen Holt showing up.
Yeah,
Big shots from Mav and Stephen. As in really big shots, I swear. Um I forgot which one it was. It was really those that step back midi and yung three-pointer. I think it was a three-pointer ni Holt. And yung defense
mm,
ni Holt was very good in RHJ. Ganda ng
yeah.
defense ni Holt. That was kind of what frustrated TNT, I think. Uh how do I say this? At the end, hindi na si Brownlee yung bumabantay kay RHJ eh.
Hindi na nga, which preserved Brownlee in a way.
Exactly. He was finally able to like, okay,
Mm,
isolate me. And he's able to make his shots. Nakatira siya over RHJ.
mm.
Ayun, you found something right now if you're Ginebra. You finally have maybe found something that, okay, it doesn't always need to be JB defending RHJ. Alam mo yun? So, you found something now if you're Ginebra. The only thing is, R. Pogoy and Calvin Oftana, like you mentioned kanina, kind of non-existent today. Um,
Yeah,
especially in that first, hindi, si RR first half wala talaga.
wala
Uh,
talaga.
Yeah, Calvin was there. Parang nagpalitan sila eh.
Si Calvin
Um,
first half lang, then second half hindi mo na maramdaman.
Ayun, tapos si RR ramdam mo second half, pero first half wala. So wala yung pumutok. Walang pumutok for TNT today. I remember I talked about this last na video and may nag-comment na in every game may pumuputok para sa TNT. Today wala.
Wala.
Um
Wala
I
talaga.
think
It's
that's credit.
outside. I mean, Jason Castro with his 10 points and 4 rebounds and 3 assists, hindi naman putok yun. Ito na yung kaya niya bigay sa'yo at his age eh. But still,
Yeah,
I mean, it's
still
he's still
go.
giving positives.
Yeah. Um yeah, walang pumutok. Jason Castro will try, pero ayun, he's not really supposed to be the main option at this point. So now you start to see the TNT is quite reliant on that may puputok na player talaga. In
Mm.
game 1, it was Poyera.
Ray. And then Batak, sabay sila eh, di ba?
Yeah,
Nagsabayan
and
eh,
then in
game
game
1.
2, it was Glenn and RR. And then now in
Mm.
game 3,
Wala.
walang sumabay. Walang sumabay. And that was credit to Ginebra's defense, I think. Trusting Stephen Holt in that one-on-one defender and then just helping out. Parang less doubles today eh. Napansin mo ba yun? Um,
Mm.
Super less doubles today from Ginebra. They allowed the one-on-one defense. Tapos pag nag-drive na talaga, sige, tutulong ako. Pero from
Dun
there,
lang papasok. Hindi yung automatic may double na.
oo,
Which TNT was doing to JB, especially for
oo,
majority of this game. Now, as soon as Brownlee gets the ball, naka-prepare na yung double team with a triple team ready to once he drives.
yeah. Ayun, so that basically how Ginebra was able to win this game. Again, like I said, very close game actually entering that fourth quarter. Could have gone anyway. Anyway, but then the time Ginebra was able to get stops was big. The time and then the shots they were making on the other end were very big. But to keep it real, they I don't think they would be in that position without somehow, some way, like my favorite saying is in the year of our Lord 2024, somehow, some way in the year of our Lord 2024, L.A. Tenorio and Joe Devans are still
Helping
those
and
guys
being a
for
key
Coach Tim.
factors for
Yeah,
Ginebra.
like, what the fuck? No offense. But then like, okay, -4 si LA sa plus minus, and +1 lang si Joe sa plus minus. Pero if you saw it on the court, how many steals did LA have? Four steals. Four
Or
steals.
yeah.
LA. Joe Devans had two assists, but he played good defense and grabe yung thought process on the court nilang dalawa.
Mm.
Ganda
Anong
nung
bit? Yun,
offense.
basketball IQ.
Yeah,
Pag
sobrang
naglalaro
basketball
pa pa
IQ.
ngayon.
Yeah, and I think that's what coached him. That was his adjustment. Finally, he adjusted, diba, for Ginebra. Less RJ Abarientos minutes and like, okay, let me trust old reliable LA Tenorio. It's like playing your vet talaga over a rookie. Yes, you need to give your rookie some reps, pero at the end of the day, your vet knows your system. Yan yung ginawa ni Coach Tim today. He trusted LA, and LA paid it forward big time.
Heading into game four, Mario, do you see the same strategy happening? Do you see RJ Abarientos playing around 15 to 16 minutes? Do we see LA Tenorio again in the starting lineup?
Okay, ganito yun. If you ask me, parang at some point there may weaknesses pa rin si LA and si Joe. They're already old. Nothing to
I'm sure
like
i-expose na Coach Shot yan. They're gonna look for ways. Okay, sa start nyo Sige.
oh,
We're
exactly.
gonna,
I think that was like the wrench that Ginebra threw in the system. Like, okay, we're gonna play um LA and
na
Joe
hindi
today.
nila to na, oo, na hindi naman na to na plano. Wala to sa game plan nila.
Wala to sa scouting report nyo
Wala sa
sigurado.
scouting report. Wala to sa scout. Sure,
Yeah.
tayo nga nagulat. Parang, ha?
Buti ako nagulat, not gonna lie. So like from now in game 4 for sure it's in the back of your mind na oh, may possibility na may stabilizer na ang Ginebra in their forward and guard position. So I think TNT will adjust, but this is what I always say. This is what I always said. You're not allowed you can't give Ginebra yung energy. Alam mo 'yun? You
Mm,
can allow you if you
crowd nila.
if you can step on Ginebra, you step on Ginebra. Kasi if you allow them to get some breathing room, they are a very very good team. You basically today you've kind of allowed Justin to find his rhythm. Yes, 1 for 5 from three, and 0 for 1 from 4. But inside, JB looked good. You allowed Mav to find his rhythm, and you allowed
Yes.
Scotty to find his rhythm. You also basically
Mm.
allowed Stephen Holt to kind of find his rhythm. Still need a bit more confidence from Stephen Holt, if you ask me. So for TNT's end right now, on TNT's end, going into Game 4, if hindi mo tinapakan ang Hinebra in Game 4, this could snowball. Alam mo yun?
Mm-mm.
Kailangan mong tapakan yung Ginebra game for now. No, that was one game. Pero if you're Ginebra on the other end naman, you now know you are there. You now know that you just needed to calm the fuck down. You just needed to make some shots, and you were actually in this series.
Dagdag ko rin dyan, Mario, no? Ginebra also slowed this game down like
Grabe.
way slow. 'Di ba? The moment na magkaka-fast break opportunity, they're like, tigil lang. And even the commentators were saying it, na they really want to slow this down and be meticulous with the plays they want to play. The sets they want to play.
Yeah, and uh, I'm surprised that was the change, not gonna lie. Pero, it actually works because you're able to preserve your guys a bit, right?
Yeah,
You're able
kasi
to,
knowing,
yeah,
ang galing ah. Actually, oo nga, no? Na-preserve nga yung mga tao nila.
preserve mo yung mga bata mo eh. All of a sudden, in that fourth quarter, when you need them to grab big rebounds or when you need them to make the hustle
Key
plays in
stops
the
na.
fourth, that's when they're actually making it. Um, for both ends, so how I'll wrap it up right now. So like I'll tell you, I'll say what I think TNT needs for Game 4, and I think what Tinebra needs for Game 4.
Yes,
For
let's first
TNT,
start with TNT
for
since sila yung
TNT Game
natalo.
4, um, RHJ now. Let's be real. Out of the three games, RHJ's played bad for two of them. Well, bad. Bad shooting games, two out of the three.
Efficient in an efficiency terms of usapan, in terms of
Yeah,
percentages.
yeah. And you need your shooters to pop off. Hindi pwede yung 3 for 11, hindi pwede yung 4 for 12 ni RR and ni Calvin of Tana. You need these guys to shoot. Glenn Cobuntin and Ray, and I think yung main factor for TNT has to be Ray ng Batak. Ray needs to be a bit more assertive. He can't have 2 points. He can't have 2 points if you're so you need to get Ray and Batak a bit more into the game kung ikaw yung TNT. For Ginebra, your thing right now is wake Japet Aguilar up. It's time to wake Japet up, dude. This he
Something
looks
off. Off.
he looks a
May
little
off
off. I'm
ka
not
nun.
gonna lie. He does look
Oo.
really off. That's me being very objective on this. Nah, he looks quite off right now. He could be tired, could be something we don't know about, but he looks off.
Oo.
So if you're Hinebra, you need to find a way to wake Japet Aguilar up. But you're in the series. You're now in the series. You're going to game 4 in Araneta. Tama ba?
Sunday, Araneta, Araneta. Araneta till game 6. Kung mag game 7 sa Inares yun.
So game 4, you now have to wake up Japet and say, okay, we're going back to Araneta. We're going to Araneta. Let's wake up, Japs. We're in the series. It's 2-1. Sige, kung 3-0, matulog ka na. Pero 2-1 na eh.
Tulog
Uh,
ka na. Uwi ka na.
pag 3-0, sige, matulog ka. Pero pag
Tulog ka na.
2-1, 2-1, you're in it. You're in this right now. And again, uh, if you're able to wake Japet Aguilar up, it could get a lot scarier. Um, I'm curious what the adjustment will be on both teams because now Coach Trot knows what Coach Tim has
Yun
kind
nga
of.
eh.
So I'm curious how it's gonna go. For game 4, I'm expecting a really close game. Not gonna lie, it feels like whichever coach at this point for me, wala na sa players eh. For me, it's
Nasa
whichever.
coaching, puro ano na to. Coaching ano na to, adjustments na.
Yeah, for me, it's whichever coach can make the proper adjustment and the right play.
Yeah.
That's the team that will win the game.
Yeah, so guys, game 4 is this Sunday in Araneta. I'll confirm with Mario, pupunta kami. Hinintay ko lang yung tickets namin. And if ever, we'll see you guys there.
Hit us
Should
up,
be,
yo.
I hope it's an interesting game. As interesting as the one we saw a while ago. Napanood namin at least.
Ayun guys. So game 4 on Sunday. We hope to see you guys there. Me, Nico, and I will both hopefully be there. Come up, say hi, and all that. And like shout out to all of you people. Also, actually, shout out to yung friend ko, Boss Lucky, in France, in Nice. I forgot how to pronounce it. But then he's in France. Sabi niya sa akin na matagal na siya nanonood, pero di niya alam na ako to. So ayun, shout out to him. Shout out to the rest of you all who are watching. Thank you for supporting as well. Ayun, so if you guys see us on Sunday, say hi. Yeah, that's all.
All right, see you guys. So yeah, for those on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe. For those on Spotify, follow, 5-star rating. Congrats to Barangay Ginebra making this series 2-1. They're down though to TNT. Let's see how they do in game 4. See you guys as always. Peace.